Now we've arrived to the next formula of half angle. So you'll be presented with three formulas on half angle. The first one is for sine A over 2. The second one is for cos A over 2. So you can see here that you have plus minus. Actually, when you apply the formula here, you need to decide whether you want to use plus or minus. So how to decide? Actually, the sign of plus and minus will be determined by the quadrant of your half angle A over 2. So just look at your angle here, A over 2, and find out which quadrant are you residing on. So if sine is positive on that quadrant, you must choose sine. If it is negative on that quadrant, you must choose negative. So the same also applies to cos half angle. And the third formula is for tangent A over 2. So actually for this one here, you don't need to choose plus or minus because you have two alternative formula that you can use, either 1 minus cos A over sine A or sine A over 1 plus cos A. So let's see on how to apply those formula there. For question A, it is cos 165 degree. So if you want to make it half angle, you need to multiply it by 2 so that you can build up the half angle. So how should you apply the formula of half angle here? To make it something over 2, first we need to multiply this by 2 first, okay? Rewrite your cos. So 165 times 2 is 330 degree. So when you multiply 2, then you can make it into half angle divided by 2. So now let's apply the formula for cos half angle. This is where you need to be careful whether to choose plus or minus. So obviously this depends on your half angle here, 165 degree. So let's check where is 165 degree. 165 is in quadrant 2 here. This is 165 degree. So quadrant 2 is for sine. Since we are working on cos, so we need to pay the fees. Okay, you need to pay the fees because you are residing on different house, not yours. Okay, so you need to choose negative since 165 degree is in quadrant 2. So you can see the tips that's given here. So now let's choose negative. Open up your square root and fill in your answer. Okay, so be careful, your A now is 330 degree. So let's rewrite our answer in the formula 1 plus cos A. So cos 330 degree, and this is over 2. So that's it, we have applied the formula. Your next task is to solve this. Okay, so cos 330 degree, let's open up using your reference angle. So 330, this will be on your fourth quadrant here. Okay, 330 degree. So let's find your reference angle here. This is 360 degree minus 330 degrees. So this will be 30 degree. So since this is in fourth quadrant is the home for cos, and we are working with cos, so your reference angle will just be positive. Okay, so cos 330 degree will be positive cos 30 degree. So cos 30 degree, the value is set 3 over 2. Now let us rewrite the formula here. Minus square root 1 plus set 3 over 2 over 2. So then you can just use your calculator to simplify them. This is minus set 2 plus set 3 over 2. That's it. This is your answer for cos 165 degree. Alright, now let's try to work out on this example here. You are given sine squared of 15 degree. So if you have sine squared, what you need to do is we write first the question here. So for this squared there, I really suggest you to put it outside, okay? Because we want to focus on doing the calculation inside. So if you want to apply the half angle formula, 15 degree, if you make it double, this will be 30 degree. So 30 degree divide by 2. So this is what happened. So maintain the square outside. Okay, now your A is 30 degree. Okay, so that we can apply this formula. And before you're looking at that, you need to decide whether you want to use plus or you want to use minus. So it depends on the value of half angle. So your half angle is 15 degree. So obviously 15 degree is in your first quadrant. Okay, so 15 degree is somewhere here. So this is quadrant 1. Everyone will be positive here. Okay, since it is positive, we can just use the plus sign since 15 degree is in quadrant 1. So now let's open up the formula. This is plus of square root 1 minus cos A, 30 degree. Okay, as we have written here, divide by 2. Don't forget outside here, you have squared. So this is very easy to solve. Squared and square root just cancel out each other. And you are just required to solve the inside here. So 1 minus cos 30 degree over 2. So let's open up. Cos 30 degree here will be sec 3 over 2. And then just use your calculator to solve them. The final answer is 2 minus sec 3 over 4. So that is your final answer.